It took forever, but we are finally back with the Fairy Tail chapters. Fairy Tail chapter 448. As despair is hanging in the air, questions will probably soon be answered, and most likely we also get a hint that an enormous amount of despair are heading away. Well, technically I already said that, but an enormous amount of sadness are heading our way, because Lucy says that in the flashback she did not want to lose anybody, and right now she was just wanted to party. At that time, that was her only wish. Either way, Makarov is back and once again takes the Helmet Master. Once again creating their gag on what kind of number master is he now. Either way, he says he'll have that until he dies. So, well, who knows when that happens. And the Laxia's tribe, well, they served as servant persons. I am a little bit worried what kind of person Freed was serving, but apparently Laxus worked as an entertainer of some sort. Laxus? An entertainer? One can wonder what kind of entertaining that was. Either way, as they party of everything that is happening around here, Makarov put down the staff and saying that the Alvarez Empire are gonna attack them. And of course it's Natsu who speaks up, saying, so what? We get stronger when we protect people we care for. And no of the Fairy Tail are scared to go into this fight, because this is a fight they're going to live. Because they all fear the real fear they fear is not the Empire, it's the thought that the happy days are not going to continue. Protecting things that always been matching to them. As long as we protect the ones that are important to us, we will always get stronger. As everyone ready is, Master Makarov says we are gonna fight. One wonders though, are the other guilds going to help, or is this just gonna be Fairy Tail alone? No idea, but all I know is, once again, a new war is happening. This time, a war that, unlike Tartarus, most likely will cause casualties. Granted, if there is no casualties to begin with, then I won't complain. But I just have that feeling. I have the feeling that there is some kind of despair in the air now. And each and everyone has their own motives for fighting, despite not only the fact that they want to protect their guild. Because, well, Grey is still thinking about End. And anyone else have been training. But before that, we will finally get a hint on what Lumen Historia is. But then Mavis appears. And she begins to tell everybody that Fairy Heart has been the ghost's most protected information so far. It's because it's a secret that the world must not know. Just what kind of thing is it? But apparently Mavis knows the real reason on why Zeref wants that power. And apparently it's also the first sin. And so she begins to tell about the story on how the cursed boy and the cursed girl became friends, and how they both were searching for the one magic. Well, will we finally get a hint on what Fairy Heart is? Is it a connection to the one magic? Maybe now we finally will. But there's one thing I can mention to you all, is that, have anybody read the prequel manga Fairyt Tail 0 that detailed Mavis' origin with the founders of Fairy Tail? In there it was revealed that Zeref was the one who trained them in the arts of magic, since Mavis showed him kindness. And however, there was one spell Zeref taught Mavis that Mavis used before she had perfected it. That spell was an incomplete fairy law, which made it so Mavis no longer could grow up. However, if it made her immortal, I'm not really sure. This seems to hint that that was not the last time they met. In fact, Zeref once said that it was the happiest memories he had had in a while. However, in the end, it might have been me who have killed you. and from the hints of made by, well, you know what, there is more to this. I think maybe this is a more hint that Mavis and Zeref really did meet each other again. So will we get some flashback now? Will we get some truth about the one magic? I highly doubt it, but I am looking forward to it if it's true. And what will that at least? But the next chapter is called Mavis and Zeref, so maybe a little hint. And the truth about the one magic. Is it love or is it darkness? Give me your thoughts, if you have any.